you want to find a message that you can emulate, go watch Pete Buttigieg talk about infrastructure, because he is talking about it right now at the roots level. You watch him in the 1-hour interview he gave with the Texas Tribune. He did a one-on-one conversation, and you can pull points out of that. I don't really see anybody else in the party nailing it down on that micro level the way Pete does.
I saw some of your clips on that and I thought it was fantastic. And so I'm definitely going to watch it because you are absolutely right. We've said this before. Biden doesn't have to be the person who is speaking. It can be his cabinet. There are all these young, really cool people who are there, and they should be everywhere now, talking to everyone.
The one thing I was thinking about was, how did I get started knocking on doors? Something that is so terrifying. When I was 8 years old, my mom joined a cult. We traveled to Tennessee, we got training, and then we went and knocked doors. And we moved to Indiana for the summer and we knocked doors at 8 years old. Can you imagine a widow and her 2 young children knocking doors? 8 years old. Then I went to the LJ dinner in November 2019, and Pete's campaign had organized this event where there was this rally, and then we were going to go and get trained on how to canvass and all that. And I'm just terrified. But of course, everybody's doing it. So there's a little bit of a herd mentality. And also we're all riled up and excited because he performed so well. His speech was amazing. Next thing you know, like, I know what I'm supposed to do and I'm just doing it. And I think there is something about you get in a space with other people and it's just what we do. As Democrats, it's what we do. As Democrats, we talk to people. As Democrats, we have a point of view. As Democrats, we don't always get it right, but we're trying our best and people know that.
That's how it gets done.
It's how it gets done. It's how it happened. And that gave me the courage to then fly back to Iowa in January and do it again before the caucus, and then fly to Nevada and do it again. You know, it kind of builds that way.
I don't want to frighten people, but there are a lot of things that happened in history because people didn't pay attention. And I think that we have to be really, really, really aggressive about bringing some ugly things to people's attention. And at this point, I'm just ready to do whatever I have to do. And that does mean for me standing at the Walmart.
Are you standing outside Walmart?
I'm going to, yes. I have this. So this is my new thing that I'm so excited about. So it is the 3 most significant things from the January 6th hearings. It is Shay Moss, it is Officer Dunn, and it is Steve Bannon saying a week before the election that they were going to say they won, whether they did or not. And you can just put your phone across, get the code, and see a 60-second clip of it. And I will say the Officer Dunn one is really ugly in terms of the language. But when I show it to people and they say, well, I could take it with me, and I go, no, I want to see your face when you watch this one, because I want it to feel like people saying, well, you know what, I think I'm pissed now. Now I get it.
Talk to me about the people like me who prefer to be at home, write some letters, do some TikToks, and the people like you, Fennell, who are bold and brave and courageous and have these conversations in person. What does it take to move a me to be a you?
Well, thank you for saying that, but I have so much stuff going on. I don't feel like a good me right now. But here's what I was thinking. That I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what any statistic says. Postcards and letters and phone calls is even more important. If I need to get a hold of every single person, the best thing I can do to get a hold of them is to put something in their mailbox. And the chances of them opening it and reading it, you know what? I have a great chance at that versus knocking on the door and hoping that someone opens it. What I tell Mary is, I'm bewildered. I keep saying to her, I'm bewildered. And they go, why are you bewildered? And I said, because people don't seem to understand this moment and how important this moment is. And so what I find is, it's up to me to calm myself down, and every single person that I can talk to for a minute or whatever long, just keep doing it and then bring the moment to them. That's what I have to tell myself. Keep bringing the moments to everybody you see. The person who does nothing, that is simply what it is, nothing.